welcome back to Dawntrail. I ran, the C-Note, and I was saying it wrong the entire last stream. When I was saying the C-Note, it's C-Note, or C-Note. So we're just gonna jump right back into it, because it is still weird being in Tuliolal and not hearing the happy jazz, and instead hearing this kind of somber, sad music. Because, I mean, in case you missed it, you can see my YouTube, you can see the VOD on YouTube with the title The Other Shoe. Because I was wondering for a while, when's the other shoe gonna drop? Yeah. The other proverbial shoe had definitely dropped. Cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone. But Tulial won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. They do not need to be persuaded. Fuck them. No, they don't even need this cool speech we're gonna give. Fuck them. You sound paranoid. You might be. I can't leave now. What if the soldiers come back? What if those strange machines? What are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. Yo, there's gonna be a speech. Don't worry. We will downplay all of this for you. We'll put a positive spin on it. Everything's gonna be fine. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything, of the threat we face. Alright, I'll go. I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. Rather composed merchant. I have a feeling he's probably not going to need that much help. But hey, you never know. Whew. The wares are mostly intact. Bad tidings for my clients. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I have no time to spare. Wuklemat and Von Koana will soon be giving a public address, and I have to finish taking inventory before them. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You'll want to be there as well. Yeah, they already know. There's got to be one more person somewhere around here. Where? Yes, I only ran the Cenote like 2 times because I was like, no, I really just want to get right back to the story and see where this is going. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Wuklemat and Valkoana mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. Way to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're going to strike back at the enemy? So they're resolved to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go and hear the address. There's gonna be another one somewhere. There he is. I see him. He over there. Need to stock up on food and medicine, as much as I can. But what else is there? Can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do in too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. No, you don't. Ooh, tea is still hot. Oh, Wuklemat wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose no harm in hearing what she has to say. Alright, now we good. Basically just went around in the Bluesmobile with the megaphone. Come see the fabulous Blues Brothers musical show and review. It's also ladies' night. Kids get in free. There we go. Hey, it's the end of the world. I'm hopping up the stairs. I am prepared for the long haul. For a long stream here. Got a Coke Zero. Got my bottle of water. Got some nice French vanilla black tea. Can't have herbal tea or green tea because I'm on the anti-rejection medications for the transplant, which is weird that that's a thing. I guess they're still not even, like, they're not sure why green tea seems to have sometimes an adverse effect. It's just one of those things they want you to stay away from just in case. I guess they're still trying to figure it out, like, and also herbal teas, I think it's just one of those things where it's like, there's so many different kinds of herbal tea, you never quite know what's in there that might interact. Because grapefruit is a big no-no. That apparently, like, just completely, like, rewires how your body absorbs it. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. That's Alice. My apologies for involving you all in Turali affairs. I mean, the dude wants to take over the world. That's kind of what we do, is stop people from doing that. Again, kind of wish Warrior Light had maybe thought while the dude was staring down the little Jaja, be like, you know what? This is kind of my job. This is kind of what my job's been for a while, is facing people like this. How about I just step in and I take care of this for us? Rather than just letting him leave. Just like, no, I think I could probably just take you right now. Granted, he does have warships. And there are other people that he made deals with, so if we just killed him there, that might have actually destroyed our one lead to figure out, A, where they came from, and B, who's behind him being behind them. Because if we kill, like, let's say Warrior Light steps in, because I was actually thinking about this. Let's say Warrior Light steps in. Even after he kills Gulul Jada, Warrior Light steps in and says, fuck you, I'm taking you out right now. And let's say the Warrior Light kills him. Let's say you actually can kill him. Now whoever it is that made these ships for him say, oh, I guess he's been compromised. Yeah, warships, you just level the entire continent. Because clearly there's a threat down there. So we don't know enough about what's controlling them and what kind of contingencies he has in case he didn't come back to tell them, yeah, we're holding off for now. We're going to let them come to us. So I'm going to give him, I'm going to say, that is something I was actually thinking about. Like, maybe we do need to let him leave, because since he did give us an ultimatum that he's going to let us have a shot at him. So it's like, okay, hold up. He's given us time to figure out what these things are and how to beat them. Okay. Alright. Maybe the smarter route is to take our time here. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich cultures of its people, I can see of no other way. What's more, Zerul Jah and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Kilrath. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. And Kettenram, you are going to publicly commit Sudoku Because you basically let Zeralja have all of the keys he needed to open that door. So here's your Tonto. Just go do it. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. I don't know what it is, I just love calling seppuku Sudoku. There's just something hilarious to me about it. Their father raised them well. That he did. Yeah, but he also raised Zeralja, so we don't know what the fuck happened there. Except he was technically kind of leader of the army, so we don't know what kind of shit he saw in the army. I don't know. And there's something still up about Zeralja. I'm not sure. There's something off about some of the things he was saying. I don't know. But cool. But cool Jaja's the key to all this. He's a funnier character than we've ever had. We really got to make sure we get him working. Now, these Solution 9 soldiers are pretty much useless. Or if I just kind of cuts them down like butter.
Ah, 大丈夫だ。すべて受け止める覚悟はできてるさ。悲しみも怒りも。
Though Zeralja's attack has left us scarred, we have more resolve ever to create the first Tirali Empire.
僕はこの国の利用であり、君の兄だ。ラマチだけに世話せはしない。
すでに知ってるやつも多いと思うが、先代の連王であり、私の親父であるグルージャジャが襲撃を率いる頭目に決闘を挑んだ親父は正々堂々と戦い、一度は勝利を手にしたはずだった。
I mean, he technically did, but the other guy had a re-raise on, so it's like, well... Wish I had a re-raise.
敵は不可思議な術を使って蘇ると驚くべき力で親父の命を奪ったんだ。私はそれを見ていることしかできなかった。決闘を申し入れた親父の誇りを傷つけるわけにはいかなかったんだ。
I mean, you could. Technically, you could. Physically, you could. Not blaming her. I get it. It's a trope, but you know, it's like, well, no, you could, but I get it. I could have tarnished his honor by doing it.
この場を借りて謝らせてくれ。武王として。
I don't know, the crowd looks about as big as it was for the coronation, so we can't have lost that many people.
そしてもう一つ、みんなに詫びなきゃならないことがある。
ゾラージャ様が俺も見てぞ。
I seen it.
奴らはヤースラに荒野を占拠したらしく、
This tea is really good.
今やあの地は巨大な輝くドームによって閉ざされてる。 家族や親しい知人がいる者は気が気じゃねえだろ。
Oh, that's where the bunny people come from. So you're saying the bunny people are solely responsible for this attack, and we should sanction them. No, 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 I'm not saying that at all. It's just, he just happened to be there. Okay, so destroy that entire city, got it.
親父が築いた平和を命を懸けて守ってみせる。
守れるのか？見たこともない不気味な機械を使う連中が今もまだ空の上から俺たちを見下ろしているんだぞ。
Yeah, that's a good point. Those are just weather balloons. Reflecting off of gas, reflecting off of Venus. See, this is when you call in Sid.
その通りだ。ただ待ってるだけじゃみんなを守ることはできねえ。
Like, hey Sid, we got some airships here. Can you reverse engineer something, figure out how we can make a little anti-aircraft strike against them, at least like show them, or you know what we did, what we fucking did in actually technically that was in the first, but didn't we put up some huge shield to protect like an entire like city? No, I think it wasn't. No, because that was Gaius. I think helped with that. But yeah, we could do something like that. Get Sid on it. He'll figure it out.
だから向こうが攻め入ってくる前に今度はこちらから乗り込んでいってゾラージャを撃つ。
And we're gonna hope it's a Palpatine thing, where if he dies, all the Star Destroyers just turn around and go, I guess we lost. Instead of, oh, they killed our leader, well, let's just nuke the entire planet. Exterminatus.
王都の防衛はリオである僕が担います。もう二度と皆さんに指一本触れさせはしません。
Come to harm from the enemy or just overall? Because if I fall down the stairs, does that count?
親父の意志を受け継いだ二つの頭がみんなの笑顔を必ず取り戻してみせる。
Please understand.
信じて待っててくれ。
ルオーが自ら武器を掲げて攻め入り、リオが守りを固めるっていうなら、俺様は異論ないぜ。だが、ただ黙って見てるだけじゃねえぞ。この国を守るためなら、俺様だって。
Please say he's coming with us. Please say he's coming with us.
おいらも戦うよ。
What he said.
さあ、これで二人。いや、二つか。そんなことはどうでもいい。お前らはどうすんだ。ただ黙って連王に守ってもらってるだけか。
しかりしかり、我らも共に抗おう。同じ大地に生きる皆が一つになってこそトライオラ連王国なのだ。
そうだよな。俺たちだってこの国が大好きなんだ。
俺は戦うぞ、トライオラのために。
さあ、俺もやるぜ。
私たちはこの国の一人なんだから。みんなありがとよ。
敵は一度こちらに手の内を明かしています。あの空に浮かぶ脅威を打ち払う策も必ずや見つけ出してみせましょう。
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
この国を愛する皆さん、そして凸国の友人たちと手を取り合うことができれば、二度目の敗北はありえません。奴らにトライオラの力を見せつけてやりましょう。
改めて知ったよ。私この国とみんなのことが大好きだ。不安かもしれねえけど、今は至福の時。どうか変わらぬ日常を送ってもらいたい。そうして力を、食料を、資材を備え蓄えることが、私らの国を揺るぎないものとするはずだ。
Speaking of trials, when's the next trial?
だがその時が
I don't think how many trials generally an expansion would have, because usually it's 7 for the... But that also would count the trial series, which is post-game. I want to say it's 3? 3 or 4 total? Because the trial series is usually 4 trials? I'm trying to remember. Ruby weapon, emerald weapon, diamond weapon. Oh, that was 3. The sapphire was a duty. And then Yako, Suzaku. Okay, I think they're usually 3, so maybe 4 total outside of the trial series.
トライオラは決して屈しない。必ずこの国に平和を取り戻し、みんなで笑おう。
Rally the people. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting herd, and as you step back into line, the mob jumps to its feet. So dance, fucker, dance. Fucking love that song. Listening to Wuklamat and Koana, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. And then there was that one time I was trying to, cut a roast with a fish. No, he was trying to open a letter with a fish instead of a letter opener. Dude was, immortal for a while. His mind was woo! Going a little crazy there for a bit. The people of Tural, too, will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. Right. It's one thing to say, okay, we know where he is, we gotta go there, but how the fuck do we... Because wasn't there, a cave-in or something? Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. Quote-unquote, see in multiple quotation marks. But actually, with Aethersight, she may actually be the best one to look at it and say, okay, let's see exactly what the fuck this thing is. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that... There you all are! Let's try not to redline the fucking sound. Wait. Ah, Lamati. I was fucking around with sound settings. I'm trying to avoid having anything that, just completely, buries the needle on the fucking waveform. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Zaktural Skygate. Is there a Nathan? There's one like right there, right? Yeah. Skygate. I guess, actually, are we leaving from inside? We're leaving from inside. In ARR, there was a lot more. It was like, we're going from this gate, and they mean, like, outside the gate, outside the city. This tea is really fucking good. I think it's just Twinnings, but it's a French vanilla black tea. I gotta check the brand again. Actually, I can see it right here. Oh, it's Bigelow. Never mind. It's Bigelow French vanilla black tea. I just put a little bit of milk and some sugar in it. It is super freaking tasty. It actually hasn't been like oppressively hot lately, so I don't have to make a whole bunch and turn it into iced tea anymore. Well, I will, I'm sure, in August. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zeralja and secure peace for Tulialal. We'll be passing through Shaloani, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. I'm gonna stick with Viper for the time being. I don't think I like Viper more than Monk, because, especially, as much as I think Dragoon's still fine, still pretty good, and fun, the losing of Spine Shatter and a couple of the changes, it's not quite it. I think Monk has overtaken it as my favorite melee class to play. Excuse me, that was a voice crack. It's my favorite one to play overall. Dragoon, aesthetically, though, is still so fucking cool. But I don't know if Viper is quite overtaking Monk yet. But it is the poster class of the expansion, so it's like, yeah, I'll stick with Viper for a little bit. The Landsguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels on Tulialal. Indeed, while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We're passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloani Station. The perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Kilrath and I know a few locals who can help. The trolley people. Or the train people who are reflections of the trolley people. I guess like technically the trolley people are reflections of them. Then let's divide into two groups. Erenville, Alice, and Kilrath will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go inspect the dome. Yeah, have the smart people go to the dome. The not smart people will go and talk to people. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shaloani Station. The thinky ones go over there, the punchy ones go over here. We can start at Usatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. Yes, we found corrupt police there. And the Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. I don't know, he couldn't see all the corruption going on under him, I don't know. Has he even noticed there's fucking ships in the sky? What's that? Oh, what's that? I thought that was just a weird cloud. It's weird because like when he gets serious, his voice sounded so cool, and then as soon as he like gets anything less than like angry or serious, his voice immediately turns into Yoda. Have a shootout, we must. Can't think of Yoda without just thinking of fucking Game Grumps and Aaron's joke Yoda. Funny joke. It's one of those few, one of those little things that just lives in my mind palace forever. Just Yoda screaming funny joke. What's up? Oh, it's you two. Oh, you two it is. And I'll be. Well, welcome out as well. I'm not doing this voice. I'm not doing this voice. I can already tell this is gonna hurt. You're sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Husatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent that we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on that place yet. Apparently mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the spring, I'll pay a visit to that whatever. I'll accompany Aaronville. See you in a while. Yeah, you should probably have at least some protection, Aaronville. Until you get your Beastmaster class. Yeah, T-Rex. He's got his big head and his tiny little arms. I gotta do those quests, and I gotta start... more than doing the fucking dungeon over and over, what I should have done is... I should have just done the hunting of the Aether Currents just to get flying. Oh well. Actually, I doubt I'm gonna get the last... because I don't think I got... No, okay, so it won't be until the end of this quest line that I get the last quest Aether Current anyway, so it's not that big a deal. That's a big dome. Go away. As the apes would say, get off of me. Get off of me. It's like a crater at fucking Verdun. This crater's filled with like poisonous gas and fumes and like glowing water. From the fucking like millions and millions of shells that were used in that battle, like there's so many like chemicals and shit in the craters that like, yeah, like it practically goes like glowing green. Like you fall into one of those craters, you're just fucking dead. You ain't coming back out. Actually, while we're here, let us get... Oh, I must have gotten this when I redid the thing. You know what? Let's grab... Okay. Yeah, let's grab some stuff. Weapon, chest piece, chest piece. Actually, this is probably gonna be better than this. 69. Yeah, this is actually better. Hold on, I gotta clear out some space here. So much crap. Actually, no, this is... Okay, that's fine. I need... necklace? I think I need to get rid of the next, so... Oh, yeah. I definitely need some leg leg. Yes, we get rid of that. I might need that. Yes. And some foot. Feet! No, I don't need that, because I have, Sage is way higher than that. And yes. Okay, now we should be able to move some stuff. Armory chest. Armory chest. That is a necklace. Okay, cool. Cool. Most of this I don't really need. Well, I mean, I will eventually, maybe. But it's fine for now. It's fine. This garbage I actually don't need. Probably should just get rid of that, just because. Yeah, we can change over a lot of things. Oh yeah, Legion of Doom. Can I, hold up. Oh yeah, Legion of Doom. Is there a better red? Not really. Actually, both Legion of Doom and Demolition, basically. Man, where was this? When, like, there was a FC, like, Halloween party and I wanted to, like, go as, like, a professional wrestler. Like, this is fucking made for it. Also, Mad Max, but, you know, that's also fine. Oh, with the right mask? Like, yeah, you could just be, like, Lord Humongous. How do the swords look? Alright. But no, we're gonna definitely go glamour plate and yes. No. Wrong ones. This one. Okay, we're good. Sorry, a little aside, just So what's my eye level right now? 663? Okay. Oh, sorry, I literally just ran ahead to... And I'll clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. So we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Someone in the shop. Hey, there's someone here. Is this a bank? Oh, it's a railroad clerk, so it must be like the railroad thing, whatever. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Well, Lika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Notuwikwe is safe. And it was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. What a mess. Just after we finish fixing the tracks. Okay, so... Oh, this dude's just... he's sleeping. Mechanical solar so not sounds alive. It appears to have been run through with a pole arm. I wonder who that could be. Like Justinian, like, killed this mechanical soldier that suddenly showed up when, like, the sky ripped apart and ships started coming out. And he's not, like, still hanging around. He's just like... Actually, to be honest, what he's probably doing is he's probably heading toward the dome. He's like, well, guess I'm gonna go fight that motherfucker. Kilrath, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had a chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yasulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika's well. Yep. Estinian definitely has that, he has a thing where things seem like they're gonna go real bad. Like, you know, in Endwalker. And there's a certain scene with a baby. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But it's like, ooh, it was a tough scene to watch, because you're just like, they're not gonna actually do this, are they? They're not actually gonna have something like this. No, they're getting real close here. If something was gonna happen, it would have happened by now, and then out of nowhere, Estinian just fucking leaps down, saves the day, and it's like, oh god, thank you. Thank god for this character. That could have been the fucking darkest thing they've ever done. Estinian! Saves the day. You heard about the spearman as well? That couldn't be anyone else. Well, it's been gossip about me. I did it all. I'm so cool. Why are you hanging around with Estinian? Estinian is way too fucking... Estinian's too cool to be hanging around with you. He already has a son. His name is Alfie. Actually, he's not really more of a... Alfie's less of a son, more of like a younger brother kind of thing. That was kind of more the relationship they seem to have. It's kind of like Alfie just kind of looked up to him. It's a very Japanese trope. The older sibling who kind of shows you the way, gets you to pick yourself up, you know, when you're down, kind of thing. Because Alfie was in a pretty bad place in Heaven's Word. He kind of needed someone to get him to be like, no, you gotta be stronger. You could do this. It was very wholesome. It was very nice. I liked it. Talk about it. I didn't poop my pants at all. I promise. I did a lot. That's not funny. You gave me. Yeah. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. I mean, the motherfucker killed dragons for a living. But other rumors true. Balul Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Sir Al-Jah used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. I liked Estinian in his, like, Wild West garb. It was kind of a cool outfit. But I guess, yeah, he's got to suit up. We're going to help her, I assume. Of course we are. You in? I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain in Shalawani to keep an eye on things. Damn it! I want to roll with Estinian again! But I do get it. I mean, you had your chance in multiple expansions to roll with Estinian. Especially as a Dragoon. In some of the class quests. It's like, yeah, we got a new crew, but... Man... I want to hang with Estinian again. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Koana. Koana? Brother? It's like... What? I'm confused. I don't know now. Wait, I'm cool though. You're not cool. Oh, I'm talking to a girl. I am, and you're a Sakawa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Oh, no, I'm gonna poop my pants again. I can't do it. Oh. I'm not even gonna read his dialogue anymore. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not even doing it. He's like, yeah, sure you are. Will you fucking please go away and die, please? We leave Shalawani in your capable hands. Don't encourage him. Like, literally... knock the gun away from him and just push him into the dirt. Let's go. I'm cool. I'm gonna go. Bye. You see, it's like, I can't fucking stand this kid. Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Wasted words, eh? Just do whatever comes naturally. Reckless? Me? What are you talking about? The whole pressing that, like, button, emergency, like, ejection button, and getting everyone out so I could fucking face the Endsinger alone. No, that wasn't reckless at all. Xenos came and helped. It was fine. And then he and I had a fist fight at the edge of the universe. It was cool. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and joined the others. Alright, so there's quests here too. Yeah, I'll do all the... wait. Is that a teleport point where I'm meeting? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, because they want to go... That's right, they're going to go see the dome, I think. Where's the... The dome's over there. Are we trying to get, like, a vantage point? Have they used this model before for, Cactuar? With the, That's not a dumpy. I called it a dumpy last time. That's his knees, I think. It's got knee dumpies. Okay. I'm sorry. Because it looks really fucking cool, but, like, in my head, I'm like, have they used it before? Because the silhouette looks similar to something else. I mean, they're anything if not frugal. They'll reuse skeletons when they need to. Same with Monster Hunter. But you can, like, see a monster and, like, oh, that's clearly, like, a Rathalos skeleton. It's, you know, or, like, you know, just straight up, like, winged, wyvern, like, standard wyvern skeleton. Oh, that's, you know, a fanged wyvern skeleton. That's this, you know. Like, there was one in Rise. I can't remember which monster it was, but I saw it. Oh, it's the Lunagaron. I was like, that's literally Odogaron. That's its skeleton, and it's, like, some of its movements, like, 100%. Really wish Odogaron was in Rise. I hope they bring him back. He was such a fucking fun monster to fight. In, what's the next one? Wilds? Unfortunately, if that fucking dumb kid had died, I'd be happy, but fine. Hitsara was safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? Note. It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. Makes sense. Machine people. Robots. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. That's easy. We just gotta get through it without touching it. Where's Yuri? Just teleport us. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zerl Sharner's army has emerged from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. Underground? Train people! These are the engineers of Dawntrail Railing, which operates the train within Shalawani. Oh, is it the train tunnel? Taking, you know, already existing infrastructure and use it as your way in and out of the dome? Oh, and you can also pigeonhole anyone trying to get in to invade. Thinking. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. And they're telling us part of it is inside, part of it outside. That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But, as you'd expect, the area is heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. I smell our next dungeon! You know what became of the passengers who went to Yassulani? Wuklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I could say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yassulani. Oh, sorry, she was the driver. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, huh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I said we smash our way inside. That might be the first time anyone in this entire fucking game in the last 10 years of story has sided with me in the, no, fuck it. I'm just gonna, run at them. Just run at them. We'll avoid, in a world where I can just avoid fight mechanics and basically survive forever, yeah, just go. Especially as a warrior, at least. Not as a DPS or anything else, but as a warrior, yeah, you could practically solo new content. As long as there is no mechanic that requires a second person, and as long as there's no hard enrage timer where it's an insta-wipe. Warriors are practically unkillable. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave it some thought. Zeralja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he destroys Tulialal. By charging head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching the base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defense with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. And load it up with a whole bunch of mummies for fuel. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? Better than a bomb. A mummy bomb. The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? These invaders have their way. There may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run them on. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome, put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fail, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train, so have faith. And quit your complaining. But what if we fall really, really hard? Then there's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. There ain't no stopping this train, as Barrow would say. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment. You don't have to jump off at the last moment. I mean, it's a train on tracks. You don't have to keep it steady. You can literally just crank it up to full speed, jump off, and let it go the whole way. If we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? There's no change in her mind, is there? Just promise you'll be careful out there, honey. Oh, so in this world he didn't lose his wife. Or this... in this reflection. They won't leave you with any sorrows to drown, never fear. His was a really... Seeing as I've never had a drink in my life, I certainly hope not. Oh, your reflection in the first. Ooh. Ooh, he had... I mean, he had it rough, and then he lost his wife and his son, and yeah, he became a... He became quite the drinker. He got his hope back in the end. Helped us build a giant golem to bring us up to a flying mountain. Be a lie to say that the loss of the train doesn't concern me. I like that they're bringing that storyline back with the trolley people. giving us like a different look at, you know, who they are in this particular, in the source. And he's got a happier life here. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tural. That it will, but first we got work to do so it shall look the part. Turn this into the orkiest fucking train in the world. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you just say the word. We'll keep that in mind. Seeing as you're useless to this because you don't know about Magitech, we'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing to be able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. Orcify this train. I've seen some really cool kit bashes of, like, people just taking train models of the right scale for 40k and turning them just into the coolest, docked out orc shit, and it looks so fucking cool. It's one of those things I would like to do as an orc player and as a fan of just taking random models from 40k and just real life like model kits and just turning them into something orky. It's so much fun and very satisfying work. You know, it's honest work. Seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tulialal and inform Koana of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify the connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. We doing it. Even only having just met them, I can see how important the train is to Waulika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zerojah will not strike Tulialal in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but with when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tulialal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. Now, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, are more likely to put Tulialal in danger by not taking the fight to him. If we indulge Zerojah, at least until Tulialal has shored up his defenses. Right. We'll charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us, during which time Koana will find a way to fortify Tulialal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Yo, what's up? Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time. What can we do to help? No need to hold back. I understand. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know if you would be willing to come and help us complete modifications of the train? Of course! What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping this train safe from enemy attacks. Even with all of you aboard to fend it off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to just get one good shit. If they shit in the ceruleum tanks. No, one good hit on the ceruleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, that's called an upper decker. According to the eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? Both same answer, but yeah, Wookiee-Boo, carpenter, got it. Master Carpenter Vokanu, eh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. No objections from me. Let's be sure not to forget their traditional greeting. We'll need more than just a carpenter, but we want this done in a timely manner. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Zerbrbrbrbrr. Get a giant. Zermer would be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than Yakui. I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yakui? I'll be damned. Will not want for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic. Nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Oh, that's right. There was that place that had ballistas. Ballistas, eh? While they'd be powerful, it seems like they'd take too long to... That's true. Some sort of ballista that could reload quickly might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. I was gonna say, when are we gonna call Sid? I mean, granted, it's not that easy, because he's in Eorzea. It's not a quick trip. And my guess is that airships just don't have the fuel capacity to get over the ocean, whereas when you're using wind power, like supplemented with like Magitech, it's doable. So we can't just have him come here like immediately. Like he would have been perfect to set up. Actually, he and Nero would definitely be up for the task, because he'd also be able to investigate this whole new science-y area with stuff he hasn't seen that he can use. The Crystallarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses. I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive of them myself, I know their design. I should be possible to build them here, provided we have enough requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fonchampagne can help with. What are the materials we need? Lots of crystals. The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, as long as it's highly conductive to aether. To power the cannon, we would require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over at the springs can help with that. Then if I could leave the crystal and smiths to everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right, then I'll secure the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenza is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. I also have my consultation fee. That'll be 4,000 gil per minute. I'll also get this train dressed up and give her a proper farewell she deserves. Battle train. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try to enlist some help from among our friends back in Yogg-Toral. I'll leave the materials to your care. I think I saw Shenza over in the southeast. It also just occurred to me, it's kind of brilliant, because, you know, we had a team with a healer in Alfie. Like, we have the team, and then, but Alfie's gone. It's like, oh, wait, who's going to heal? Is it going to be, Cryo? But then I thought, oh, wait a minute, they gave us Graha. Graha's, universal, universal. He can be anything. It's like, that's brilliant. You make sure you have and that's just one of those things where, with more emphasis on the characters you're around for specific dungeons, they can actually do what Yoshi P said for a while, is that he wants this to be able to be a single-player experience if you want to make it that. Like, at least just for the story. I mean, extreme. You're not going to be able to do extremes by yourself or savages by yourself. Ultimates, but like, just if all you want to do is experience the story, yeah, you can do that on your own. Which is super fucking cool. And like, they really are getting very good at making sure you're with the right people at the right time, so you always have a full party no matter what class you are. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Who are you again? Ferret cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of that. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? Great. Great! I'll get my stuff! You're friends with Diate, are you? One of the best miners around. If anyone got the crystals you're after, it's her. I don't know, how many fire crystals am I sitting on? I got 656 fire clusters and 478 fire crystals. Is that what you need? That's for crafting, right? I've done so little with crafting. I'm assuming it is because I've done a little bit, mostly carpentry, because like furniture and especially windows can sell for a lot, so you can kind of try to corner the window market. But I remember you needed crystals for crafting in 11. 11 crafting was a fucking nightmare. Like, this crafting, you could set up a macro and get perfect high quality every time. In 11, you had to be standing in the right area, facing the right direction, on the right time of the right day, because each day had its own elemental affinity, and you still may not even, like, succeed in your crafting. It was a fucking night. I don't know if they ever fixed that and made it easier, but that was a fucking nightmare. Which is why I rarely ever did any crafting. Oh, Kilroth, what brings you around these parts? Oh, you know, the invasion. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell them before, but what was that about? Yeah, 98. If I do end up hitting 100, I'll probably switch to another class, to be honest. Oh, what was 98? 98 was the, faint doesn't have 15 seconds. Alright, so you have a little more... It gives you a little more leeway on hitting faint, so you don't have to be, like, right on top of it. Gives you a little... Well, it gives you... If you want to reduce the damage for, like, a big multi-party hit and also save the tank a little bit of extra damage. I mean, it's not much, it's not a huge amount, but it's still... every little bit helps. Mitigation is everyone's job. Ah, here we go. It's on the tip. Remember, just the tip. Now I remember. Cyrilanalas. You can find them in the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where to find them, find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Erinville thinks so highly of you. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Actually, I could switch real quick. I know I literally just said, no, I'm staying... Let's go a little more traditional Dragoon. Do I have my, I got this. My Eastern Dragoon. Got like a Naginata. I love Naginata. Actually, while I'm doing this, hold up. Let me quickly... This is striking, this is maiming. I need one more pant slot. Pant. Wait, why... Oh, I think I made extra room anyway, so yeah, we're good, we're good. Actually, I'm also going to... I should throw that in there as well. You know, I'm gonna make a pant slot and fending. Earring. Yeah, I don't need that. And pant. Eat pant. Yes, this one I don't need. Right? No, I am wearing that. God damn it. Zomor scouting. This one I don't need. Is there anything I could technically replace? I could technically, hold on, 650? But the thing is, a lot of these aren't going to be... I got another thing. Oh, I've already acquired... I can sell it, but I think everyone probably has it, so it's probably worthless. Okay. I probably should just get rid of these, because I don't think... Yeah. Even if the eye level is higher, like, for example, what am I wearing right now? Like, pant. The stats probably are not going to be as good. Yeah, I can already replace a couple things. Like, I kind of want to keep a lot of these close to where... Do I not have my glam with the serpent cap? I do. I like this armor better. Oh, that's the wrong... This is the one. Yeah, this is a glam I was using throughout most of Endwalker. Serpent Captain's spear with the Boja armor set. Like, that looks fucking badass. Might be one of my favorite maiming sets. Let me just change my portrait. I'm very similar. I'm like this in, like, Dark Souls, Elden Ring. I switch stuff up a lot. I used to not be like that. I used to have very specific, like, Dark Souls 2, I used to always go for the Crit Black Sword build with, like, you Dark Infuse it. You also get just enough Intelligence and Faith to get the... You Dark Infuse it, you cast Dark Weapon on it, and you just insta-wreck everything. But, like, these days, I switch weapons constantly, just because it's kind of fun. Although sometimes you're like, nah, this is still kind of what this character feels like. This is kind of the weapon I want them to use. But in this game, I don't know, you just want to keep trying different things. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. I think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often you can see the bigger, dominating sort. That's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out the leader. Yeah, I can do that. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby and make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in to the explosion radius. But also the Gridanian company weapons are, of the three companies, Serpents definitely, Twin Adders definitely have, in my opinion, the coolest looking weapons. No signs of prey. We shall go south. Actually, if I'm doing fights like this, I should be leveling my chocobo. It's hard during story, because, like, there's so many times when you're not actively fighting a lot. It's much easier when I'm, like, doing, runs where I'm, you know, going for the Aether Currents, because you're always going to be wandering around and you got to fight or fate farming. That's true. I have 2 zones now I need to do fates in to get the writing maps. I gotta remember to do that. What's that over there? Oh, that's a fate. I could do the fate. Could do the fate, just get one of those down. know, it's just... I feel like this doesn't feel quite the same without Fine Chatter. It's an extra jump. My Dragoon, I'm supposed to be in the air. Of course. Like, if you're not jumping, you ain't a Dragoon. But it's fine, it's fine. Amazing, you dealt those beasts in no time at all. You need the crystals of Descenza? I'll see what he gets when he deb things. Looked out of that too quickly. These fire crystals for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking for this, please take care of Elena Shipia. Anyway, I'd best be on my way. And you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wiklama. Oh, in case you're going to meet her, I saw her heading to the station. Let me switch quickly. Actually, I'm gonna. I need more wacky. I keep meaning to do that. Grab as many dumb, wacky mounts off the auction house. That way I can add those to the roulette. Alright. Let me throw on the earrings of fending for Dirk. Am I? No, I'm not. Can I have the earrings of fending? Earrings set? Oh, because I'm not 95. Right. Never mind. Yeah, we'll go Viper. I do like my Dragoon sets, though. The Naginata one, the Staff one, and the Bojin one. Oh, she's over there. I did say I was going to stick with the Viper for a little longer. I want to get one of them to at least 100. Not at least 100, I want to get them to 200. Oh, the station's over there. Good tea. Damn, that's fine coffee. Need to get more coffee. I am out. Out. Shenza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment, and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Erenville. We'll be on our way soon. We'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. 2 hours later. Gonna have a montage. Even Rocky had a montage. That's a hammer, that's an axe. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tulialal, I had been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Vau Koana, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. Thanks for uprooting my life, again. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gurfler does the same at the capital. That's actually a good idea, having the actual, like, only remaining true giant hanging out at the capital. Which I assume is also where Bakul Jaja is. I assume with the two of them on the defensive. Because, like, Bakul Jaja was taken out, like, 8 at a time during the invasion. And, like, Astinian said, yeah, these guys... Great thing is, like, this is, like, the big threat, and, like, Astinian's like, yeah, these guys aren't that hard. No, I took them, the Jedi kind of just cut through them like paper. So, like, Bakul Jaja and, like, Big Giant Man probably gonna have no trouble with them. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it. That's right, that's what the Aether Cannons are. I was trying to remember, like, what they look like. Gobbies. Alright, we're all having some meals and some drinks in the night. Okay, when is the radio gonna start doing staticky stuff, and then we're all gonna get tempered? Alright, everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons, and we have ourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. I'm sorry. I'm so cold. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go wet my pants. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Hear, hear. We love Tural and we love you, Vau Wuklamat. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. I mean, to be fair, this expansion really is the Wuklamat show. Like, there's a lot of scenes where they're really, really, really trying to make sure they get her over for SummerSlam. So I can definitely see if you don't, if you happen to not like the character, oh, you're gonna hate this fucking expansion. I happen to like the character, so I'm okay with it. But I could see if someone was like, yeah, this character's just not for me. They'd be like, yeah, I don't like this. But there's just so much else to enjoy in the expansion. I mean, the dungeons, the combat, the encounters are some of the best, so far, some of the best they've ever done. The classes feel really good, like the music is, good god, the music is good. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. All aboard! From here on out, we won't stop work until the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. So I'm assuming duty, actually. It'll be a duty, and then probably the fort is probably going to end up being the dungeon. But this will probably be a duty to get close.
爆弾列車の改良は終わった。ただし、試運転なんてしている暇はない。
It's hard to test a bomb.
ああ、ぶっつけ本番で構わねえ。準備ができたらすぐ乗り込むぜ。みんなの力で作り上げたこの列車で必ず作戦を成功させるぞ。完成だ
！How did I know this was the song they were gonna play? I fucking knew it. That... Okay. The head on the front actually does... It is a little orky. I didn't think it was gonna be as orky as it was. Yeah, it is underneath the cannon. The Dawn Blazer. I like it.
大撃対策に木製装甲とクリスタル製の飛来芯を装備その重量増に対応するために機関部もパワーアップしてるぜ。敵兵が迎撃してきた時に備えて対空砲も用意した。クリスタリウムの魔装砲を模したものだから威力は俺が保証するよ。
どうだ、急ごしらえにしては重大点だと思うが。
I think it's damn good. This is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen.
そう言ってもらえて嬉しいぜ。愛着が湧いちまうと手放すのが惜しくなるが、こいつで派手に突っ込んでやれ。
水を差すようで悪いけど急いだ方がいいかもしれないわね。
ああ、上から狙い撃ちにされたら目も当てられねえ。トンネルに入っちまえば多少は安全になるはずだが。
そういうことなら俺に任せてくれ。みんなが乗り込んだ後、列車全体にバニッシュをかける。
There you go, Gra.
しのぎではあるが、トンネルまでは敵の目を欺くことができるはずだ。
That's my boy. Don't hurt me, just a boy.
よし。みんな、覚悟はいいか？
Are you ready? Can you dig it?
俺たちにできるのはここまでだ。見とけ。あとは頼んだぜ。
任せときなって。それじゃ全員乗車しな。出発進行だよ。これだけの速度だ。ドームまではあっという間だろう。
でもすぐに敵に気づかれるはずよ。警戒しましょう。
来やがった。みんな列車を守るぞ。
Alright, we got Graha doing some shielding too. I got one! Very good, don't get cocky. Right, kid, don't get penisy.
させないわよ。気をつけて。武器を変えてきたわ。こっち。 おい、エレビル、こっちを取れ。
Ironville, you can't hit shit. A tighter grouping.
今だ。全員飛び降りな。
しつけえんだよ。
Bonk. It's that boss in Star Fox 64. Where you reroute the train and then have it blow up in a base. You'll never defeat Andros!
死ぬかと思ったぜ。おい、エレンビル。
多分な。
Well, wifey's still alive. Good. We won't turn the train man into an alcoholic in this world.
基地の入り口。敵が混乱しているうちに突入しましょう。
何が待ち受けてるかわからねえが、行くぞみんな。
A surprise party. Dungeon. All right. NPCs. Yeah, we're keeping little Raha. And Alice, I love you, but no, this Kral needs her time to shine, man. And I'm the melee, so nah, you know what? I'm gonna go in as a Dragoon. Get some levels. I kind of do want to see how it feels at 100 when I have my last follow-up to Stardiver. And then Monk, I get a follow-up to Riddle of Fire. But yeah, you know what? We'll do this. Nope.
頑張ろうな。
So I'm wondering, yeah, well, no, because it's definitely going to be when the party starts popping all their stuff that you're going to do the same thing with Monk as far as popping the riddles and the follow-ups. Ooh. Ooh, what is this? What is this song now? Okay. Okay. It ain't the long fall, but it's pretty fucking good. The long fall might still be the best dungeon music they've ever done. For an optional dungeon that you don't even have to do. Actually, I haven't checked the overall damage numbers, but I think Dragoon is still... As far as melee DPS, I think it's still up there at the top. I think Viper's number 3. I don't know how... I know Ninja was lagging a little bit. I don't know if they fixed that with some of the rework. I think Viper might just... I think Viper's just under Dragoon, and I think Monk is right after that. Now, granted, that was, like, not long after the expansion came out that I was looking at that on Icy Veins. So I could be wrong. That could have changed already. I could just be slightly behind the times. R7 sentries. This place fucking looks cool. Those bikers? Oh, fuck. Burn the needle there. Go back to AoE for a little bit. Yeah, no, this is, well, it's definitely not like Garlean's. It's closer to Allegan than Garlean. I mean, granted, the Garleans took a lot of their tech from, like, a lot of it was based on Allegan. Although not, it was also based somewhat on some of, like, the older technologies and things we've seen, like Nimians and the, or, was it Nemorans or the Maki? Like, they got inspired by all the old era civilizations that had super tech. But the, like, Garlean version of, like, Allegan stuff, like, Garlean's was very industrial looking. Allegan had a little bit more of the shiny, not cyberpunk, but, like, you know, just more Blade Runner-y tech. They like shiny, actually more, you know what, not even Tron. Allegan is Tron. Because this ain't quite Tron. The light, I mean, yeah, they got those light cycles, but Allegan was very much like, yeah, the bright neon circuitry patterns. Which is a little bit of, oh, hi. Who are you? Whomst the fuck are you? Let's see what he does here. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. Fuck that up. It's fine. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I fucked that up. It's fine. That is a cool fucking move when you feel like Nidhogg's head erupts out of the ground. That looks like it's just really good. Can't help it. Okay, so this one is stay out. There's one for stay in, one for stay out. Got it. That was kind of a waste, actually. That's fine. Boom. Oh, this is where this... I've seen pictures of this set. Question is, can I even wear it as a Hrothgar? I can. Look at that. Get your fucking clothes on. That's kind of cool. You can have either the triangle or you can have the little dot eyes. That's kind of adorable. What was that for? What did I get? I got fending. Okay, well, once I'm... what is the level on it, though? 96? 97? Oh, damn, okay. So I gotta get Dark Knight to 97, that'll at least have some stuff for them. Don't target me! What about you? You wanna... Thank you. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, with all these follow-ups, Dragoon's burst window is still super bursty. And with another one on top of it, it's gonna be kinda nuts. Not popping Gearskuggle yet. Not quite yet. Yeah, this song is very, very good. Again, not quite twinning levels, but... Ring of Aiming, hey! That's for me. For Viper, at least. Yeah, accessories are simplified as far as what you need for each class. I'll pop it. Oop. car. Game on. Grab my warm wind. There we go. There you go. Can't be bad. Well, okay, this is a little Tronish. Thing is, Tronish was... Tronish. The Tronish look, I would say, it was 80s computer cyber-like tank. With that aesthetic. This is definitely something slightly different. This is like if Tron had been made today. Like, these like vents here... And like the colors, like this is a modern computer. We're fighting inside a modern computer tower that you'd get from like iBuyPower or like any of those like kind of like make your own computer things where you get some custom cases. Actually, I had an iBuyPower. That was my last computer, which lasted me a long ass time. I only recently replaced it, like the last, like. Probably. Actually, it was pretty much around the time I got out of the hospital, so maybe like 2 years. But, what is this one I'm using now? I don't remember what the brand is. It was basically, it was a May the 4th sale that I got a pretty good deal on it. And free shipping, I think. Ooh, hello. But iBuyPower was good. Just this one had a really fucking good deal on it, and I was able to, like, future-proof it pretty nicely. Hold on. Well, I guess we're doing this. Oh, we're doing this, okay. Okay. Like, oh, that's how we're playing, are we? Ah, fuck. Okay, hold on. Need to get kind of wander in and out of the... Okay, okay. Never stop casting. Always be casting. Okay, that was kind of interesting. Motion sensing bomb. God damn it. I was trying to like set myself up in a place where I wouldn't have to move. But like unfortunately to get there I was one split second too late. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You have to be fucking kidding me. That's okay, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna stay on this side of the wall and just not even deal with the wall. We're not even gonna interact with the wall in any way. Okay, hold up. I miss not having as many jumps to get close. That was a good get-in mechanic. Okay. God damn it. I gotta figure out the exact timing of when it's active. 'Cause I thought I still had a second to get into position. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna hide over here for a little bit. Oh. That's a feint. That's a bad one. I forgot to do this. Okay. Okay. There's a boss in, Alawani? Or Alo, whatever, the Hawaii, the variant dungeon. I know there was a boss. I think it was that. It was either that or the Mount Roncon. Release the beasts. Instead of looking inward, they blamed the beasts. Hold up. CLX, that's the... where I got this computer. They also had really good gaming PCs. The iBuy power is also good. I mean, it almost doesn't depend. I mean, it does depend, or it does matter, because, you know, each place is also going to have its own standards for how they put it together, how they ship it. But a lot of it comes down to you just making sure you pick the right stuff for, you know, what you need. Pick the right graphics card, pick the right motherboard, pick the right CPU, pick the, you know... It's one of those things where if you want to get a straight, like if you want a gaming PC, you do need to do a little bit of homework. Like at least look up and, you know, see, okay, for the price, is this, you know, a good graphics card? How long is it going to last me probably before it's, you know, needs to be replaced and upgraded, things like that. I think a lot of people see, like, they look at like really high-end gaming PCs and think it's just way too prohibitively expensive. But you can get by without needing like super expensive stuff. You can actually get by pretty well and be able to like, I mean, you're not going to be playing everything on Ultra. You'll be able to play things, they'll look really good, and, you know, you'll be able to play games for a long time with a even moderately priced gaming PC, as long as... Oh. I'm gonna... There we go. I'm also seeing that treasure coffer over there. Like, yeah, this is like modern gaming PC design here. Like 100%. This looks like what the fucking case and like the interior of the case looks like when it's all glowy. Alright. Healing, it's fine. Gotta be getting close to the boss. Oh, hi. Oop. Can you, thank you. Now I'm starting to feel the rhythm again. Now that looks like a control center. Is this a control center? Oh, the weapons from this are probably gonna look sick. They're gonna be like Mandervillis weapons. You don't look like a robot. You look like fucking Raiden. Mr. Lightning Bolt. Such a furious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Who the fuck's you? Xander the Snake Skinner. This is totally a fucking Metal Gear villain. We redeem our honor with our lives. This is 100% a fucking Metal Gear villain. You cannot tell me otherwise. This is absolutely one of the fucking people who would be in the organization in For Vengeance. With Mistral and Sundowner and fucking Monsoon and Jetstream Sam. And I will not accept any other options. He is 100% at least somewhat inspired by that kind of design. The Cyber Ninja. One more of these up before I need to get my buff back. Okay, so he's restricting the platform. Got it. Ah, little. Jesus fucking Christ. Actually, we get a little more room than I thought. You know what? Get the buff back. He's losing health an awful lot faster than I thought he would. There's gonna be a second form here, isn't there? Excuse me. There's absolutely gonna be another form. Cause yeah, he's dropping like a chump. Oh, that's right, they got the fucking re-res. That's right. There's that boss in one of the optional dungeons of, I think, ARR, that, like, keeps resing itself, and you have to, like, beat it a certain number of times. Soul of the Serpent, the Great Devourer. Oh, hi. Made me... The souls you've made me... Yeah, so they're powered by souls. That's how Zerulja was able to power himself up. And he said, oh, we'll make this even, because you have 2 souls. He's using someone... He's basically eating a fucking soul. Ah, interesting. So we gotta go this way. Yep. Yeah, he's absorbing a soul to give himself power. So this is fucking soul magic, essentially. Which is actually kind of akin to, like, blood magic, when you think about it. Because he's consuming souls. Like, that is straight up, like, blood magic, necromantic shit. That was pretty fucking close. And he's not a robot, he's a person, so who are these fucking people that live here? Or from, you know, from the other, reflection. Like, what is their deal? Yep, okay. Without the party to, like, show me where to stand, this would actually be really fucking hard. I'm being honest. Is that, 99? I think that's 99. Oh, I'll get 100 with all the classes, like, at least, Monk and Viper as well. Just by running this over and over for the gear. 100%. Yeah, that was so much fun! I'm here now, too. I've escaped somehow. Let's go. That any time you do that, and, like, the rest of the party just shows up after, that's the only thing I can ever think of is, I escaped somehow. Let's go. Hold on. Sorry, that was a weird sound. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's like a fucking superheated, like, heat edge. I also got this of maiming, so we need... Oh, for fuck's sake. We need a ring, earring, glove, ring. So 2 rings. Don't really need 2 rings, but I can get it. Actually, no, I should be turning this in for seals. So I need a weapon, gloves, ring, earring, glove. 2 gloves, 2 earrings. I'll do that once I'm out. 2 gloves, 2 earrings, weapon. 2 rings, 2 earrings. No. Yes. 2 gloves, 2 earrings, weapon.
そこには俺の故郷が広がっているはずだった。いや、そこは紛れもなくヤースラニ荒野だったんだろう。ただそれは大きく変わり果て、存在するはずのないものが
So this is, yeah.
混ざっている。
So this ain't Solution 9. This is just like kind of like a staging area, it seems. Like this is their like forward base. Where they're just starting to set up shop. Beyond the gate, I think, is Solution 9, where we're actually like in their reflection. So yeah, I am very curious what their deal is. And it makes me, if I'm right, that this is like another star. They got a gate to, you know, the source. Maybe that's why the key was given to us to lock it, because they were gonna like invade other source, like other reflections. But like Zerolja gets, he still, from what he said, he still believes he wants to unite the world by showing them how bad war is, so they never want to do war again. But what makes him think that this other world isn't going to say, okay, thanks, you opened the door for us. The useless tool is cast aside, as he said. And then he just, you know, regardless of what he does, he's like, we're still taking this star. We don't care about you. Like, why does he think they're just going to let him be the one ruling this star and not them? If they're the ones who gave him the technology in the first place, and they are kind of the masters of it. That's where I'm... That's where he's starting to lose me as far as any kind of semblance of a rational plan. Unless he's just... he got that desperate. His mom used to hang out with the little Jaja. I'm sure he's fine. She's fine. I was prepared for something strange, but this, it's like another world. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm gonna be running that a lot. Oh, no, Oh, Dragoon was 97, I guess. Was it? I thought it was 98. What doesn't matter. Ooh, what do we get? Creamy hot chocolate. I'll have to see in the meta what the ideal foods for each class are. Doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? Oh, you mean the Legion of Doom's tower? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. The material's not something we use in Tural. It's closer to what we saw at the gate of the Golden City. Or the mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have been built in so short a time. Then I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Well, let's take a look around then. Glove. Definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Definitely, technically, no, I don't need that either. Wait, this is... Yeah, definitely don't need that. Okay. And then rings, I need to get rid of some rings. Yeah, absolutely don't need this. There's so much crap. So much frickin' crap. But I mean, and a lot of it just comes from stuff you get from running dungeons for other gear, and you just forget to get rid of it. I think I'd probably get rid of another... Yeah. Alright. Now we should be able to move everything. Oh, no, I do need to move that. Hold up. Get rid of, Yeah, don't do that. Okay. I'm gonna wait till I get to a place where I can do my glamour. No, no, there we go. Run to that. Well, at least we have Axe Beak still. That little bit of an anchor to, you know, our old lives. This place is freaking nuts, I gotta give it that. Is there a name for modern gaming PC case aesthetic? Because, you know, you got like stuff like Cyberpunk, Steampunk, but the aesthetic that that was going for, where it's literally like fucking modern PC case. Like, is there a name for that kind of aesthetic? I don't know. I don't know, like, what the big player in that kind of... Oh, wait, am I even going... I'm not going the right way. Alienware punk? I don't know. Yeah, some of the structures are still here, it seems. Was I not supposed to, like, travel? Oh, no, they're down here. Actually, 1 minute, I just got a quick bio. Alright. Okay, I need to avoid the grass if I don't want the weird horse hooves on grass sound. Lead the charge, LSA. This looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Yasulani Station, where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone there to talk to. Let's go investigate. Yeah, sorry, I kind of jumped the gun there. I see an aetherite, and I'm like, we're going right there now. Holiday bliss. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas in July. That's a weird-ass axe beak. Were there already monsters called axe beaks? That looked more like traditional axe beaks? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Can I actually, Nope. Oh, well, not mounted. Can! Haha! You know what? I'm keeping this spear for a little bit. This looks fucking badass. I'll probably change it back eventually, because the Serpent Captain Spear is my favorite, like, Dragoon weapon. Pretty sure this is Yasselani Station, but from the state of it, I'd swear it was abandoned years ago. Oh, does time move differently here? I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. Time is convoluted in the land of Lordran. Would that I could be so grossly incandescent. I love that the corn servant said that. You find trained turntable with thick layers of rust, suggesting it has not been used in years. Yeah, so this must be like a time dilation kind of fucking weird thing. The building is a rotting husk. It was clearly seen many years since anyone lived here. Oh, hold on. Aether current. The tracks have been heavily rusted, which seem they have not been tended to for a long while. Everybody calm down. There's an Aether current over here I need to get to first. Finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. Wait, is that a robot? Kill it! Kill it! I bring you love! It's bringing love, break its legs! It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken, apparently. I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zeralja's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? All evidence suggests this is Yasselani Station. Aye, and I've no doubt we're in Yasselani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I don't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Is such a thing even you have no idea the kind of fucking weird shit that is possible. We have encountered this phenomena before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, but in others, wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yasselani, then why should it still be in the source? The flow of time should be synchronized. Yeah, then we should still be in the source. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions, but if Erinville says this is Yasselani, then it must be. Your village is still a little further along, right? Erenville. Come on. Egon, Erenville's gone bye-bye. Sorry, Venkman, but I'm terrified by the gun the capacity for rational thought. Yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. Zzz, may I be of assistance? It's still functioning? Kill it! That's why they gave them the little dot eyes, so we could have a friendly one, so it'd look at it and be like, oh, look how cute. Doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Confirm. Seems it is broken after all. It's too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. It's all wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey in the end. Are we going down here, or are we going... It says down there, so I'm going down there. What's that? Who are you? Who's you? I've seen that. I know that model. Kauahilua. Look there. The lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests they're similar to some kind of lightning rod. Let's go take a closer look. Water horse. If it wasn't for my horse. Yeah, that's a lightning rod. That's a power line. The material seems to be the same as those used in the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to be fine there appears to be fine etchings, but rather reminiscent of arcane runes. These, I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would posit it is used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. Benjamin Franklin was doing that shit in the fucking 1700s. I'll share this observation with Stola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thank you for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. Piano player's just going nuts. Everybody's going nuts. We got a real match. Oh. I see village. It does not look good. Well, on the plus side, Erenville, everyone you knew in this village lived long, happy lives. Just that may have been hundreds of years ago in the time of this era that we're in right now in this dome. What in the world? Yeah, they were probably like 100 years in the future. In this one little compact area. So, they might have, fully complete lives. Fully happy. Oh, wait a minute. If anyone's gonna still be possibly alive, it would be his fucking family, because they're fucking Vieira. They live for fucking hundreds of years. Actually, the whole village is probably still alive. Wait, if they're all Vieira. See, they may have been hiding out this whole time. You're rabbits, you burrow. Maybe they're underground.
おい、嘘だろ。なんで俺の家がこんな廃墟になってるんだよ。
The ravages of time, Aaronville.
みんなどこ行ったんだよ。
他の家も覗いてみたけれど、人の気配はなかったわ。
At least we're not seeing any skellymen.
チックショー。一体何がどうなってやがるんだ。
ねえ、君たち誰か探してるの？
You're that fucking person we saw during the attack, I think. Who the fuck are you? If your name's Garnet, I swear to God. Yep, there's the FF9 music.
ごめんごめん、驚かせちゃったよね。ちょっと訳ありでこっそり近づいたの。
This is fucking Garnet.
君たちのことはブオーゾラージャから聞いてるよ。
ブオーゾラージャだと。
Yeah, we'd like to see him and stab him a few times if that's okay with you. If that's okay with you.
ようこそ神聖アレクサンドリア連王国へ。私の名前は
Alexandria!
Okay, anyone who's watched the stream probably knows I'm a massive fucking FF9 mark. I mean, there have been a couple little things here and there that have been little hints at 9. I mean, the Zidane minion, obviously. Solution 9, obviously, even though we haven't seen it. But I am a huge fucking mark for 9, so anytime there's a reference, I'm gonna be like...
この国のリオだよ。
Sveen, the Queen of Reason. Okay, hold on.
今度はリオと来たか。
Queen of Reason.
連王国ってことはまさか。
そのまさかだよ。リオである私とブオーゾラージャ。
Oh, Zaralja's into that. He's into the humans. Diplomatic. Okay, okay, yep. I was gonna try to play this cool, but okay. Unfortunately, we have Wilclamot and Alice who are gonna hit first.
違うよ。私は君たちと敵対するつもりはない。
To be fair, though, we are here to fight. Technically, that was the plan.
ここだけの話。 連王体制って言っても協力関係は上辺だけで、私はゾラージャ王と敵対してるの。本当のことを言うとね。
It would be a little too on the nose to call her Garnet. To be fair, to be fair.
君たちに協力を求めに来
But
たんだ。
the design definitely. I mean, it's not really her design, but like the face and the silhouette of the hair from the front, it definitely kind of harkens a little bit.
どういうことだ。あのゾラージャが自分の他にも王を立てるなんて確かに違和感のある話だが。
こ この神聖アレクサンドリア連王国はね、もともと私が統治する国だったの。だけどある日ゾラージャが突然やってきて、私たちを武力で支配しようとした。なんとか交渉した結果、
I'm definitely hoping we get a lot more music from 9.
提供する代わりに
It's shown up in a couple
私を
places.
利用として
Valo Ala Flamenco was in this a couple times, like the dancer starting quest, for example. The instant I heard it was like, oh! Like they've had a couple, and in Weeping City of Mach, they had a little bit of the FF9 battle theme. So they've peppered it in here and there. But I definitely like way more. I definitely want You're Not Alone. I want Melodies of Life somewhere. Have they used Treno anywhere? I don't think they've used Treno. I'm trying to think if they used the stage ship. I don't think they did, but there's a lot of music in this game, to be fair. Ah, so it was her who said, hey, I would remain queen. He received technology that will empower him to achieve a lofty ambition, along with the knowledge to use it.
リスクも伴う大きな賭けだったけど、
Okay, that's why
大切な子供たちを守るため
he
には
thought. Okay, so they weren't here to conquer. He was here to conquer. And said, hey, what if we make a deal? We give you technology, but you don't keep fucking things up here. And hey, how about you give them the same chance? Okay, so she might be the reason why he's holding back.
ちょっと待って。このドームが出現したのはつい最近のこと。それなのに国の体制がどうとかたった数日の話とは思えないわ。
Time dilation.
ここは昔からヤースラニ荒野だ。オタクの国があったはずがない。その証拠に俺たちが住んでいた家だってある。3年前に帰郷した時にはこんなに寂れちゃいなかった。あんな塔も周りのおかしな装置もなかった。オタクらは
You can put the X away. Look, you know what this.
村の住人たちはどこに行った？
ごめん、急に言われても混乱しちゃうよね。私たちも詳しく把握できているわけじゃないんだ。でもね、事実として私たちの国があったところにある日突然トライオラの人たちが転移してきたの。君たちがドームと呼んでいる障壁の外がどうなっているかはつい最近まで私たちもわからなかった。だからそういう風に考えるしかなかったんだ。
なあ、クリスタルタワーの状況と似てないか？あの塔は第8零細後の原初世界から第一世界の過去へと時空を超えて転移したよな。もちろん規模は違ってるし、見たところこのドーム内では建物や住人だけじゃなく環境そのものまで変化が起きている。
That is true. They just transported the tower. Well, because they basically built a mini Alexander in the tower to just transport the structure. Like, nothing around it changed. It was just warped. A version of it was warped to the first. So yeah, this is a whole, like, zone around it.
だから全く同じ現象だとは断定できないが、レイクランドの住民が転移してきたクリスタルタワーを
But how did he do it? Because he went inside the fucking... Because he came inside the gate, wound up in whatever reflection he had wound up in, Because it was, I mean, granted, they have obviously advanced tech. I mean, it was basic technology that allowed them to basically reverse engineer Alexander to warp the tower. So they could have had the tech to do it, technically. I'm sure it'll all be explained.
君たちいろいろ知ってそうだね。これは期待しちゃうな。なら私が憶測であれこれ説明するよりも実際に現状を見てもらった方が早そうだ。この先の集落アウトスカーツに案内するよ。そこにはシャトナ族の人たちも何人かいるから君の知り合いも見つかるかもしれないよ。
Yeah, and because of the Viera, they could still be alive all this time.
どうする？敵地である以上罠って可能性も十分あると思うけど。
If it's a trap, we kill them all. It's fine. You got the warrior light on your side. And you ain't no slouch, Alice. You. We got me. We got Alice, who is, again, ain't no slouch. She's pretty darn good. We got Kryl, who also pretty darn good at magic. We also have the fucking Crystal Exarch himself. Now, granted, it is a younger version of himself, but he's kind, because we brought his his memories back, so it's like it is the younger Hatia who went into the tower initially, but with a bunch of the memories and experiences he retained from his time as the Crystal Exarch. It's weird how that works, but it's awesome. Because we got Graha back.
集落に行く前に一つ確認させてくれ。トライオラの襲撃にはお前も関わってたのか？
スフェーンでいいよ。堅苦しいのは苦手なんだ。あの機械兵や飛空艇は確かにこの国の技術だよ。だけど本来は戦闘能力なんてなかったものをゾラージャ王が兵器へと改造してトライオラを襲わせた。
つまりゾラージャの独断ってことだな。
それを止められてないんだから私も同罪だよ。
お前がどんなやつで何を背負ってるのか私はまだ知らねえ。
So the question, yeah, is exactly how much time has passed since Zeralja went into the gate thingy, and this thing appeared.
民を見れば多少なりともわかるはずだ。
Like how many years we talk? Because I don't know how long his people live. So that's another question. How long, like, what is their lifespan? So how old is he now compared to when he left? So it can't be too long. 'That's my assumption, at least.
はい、受けたまわりました。それじゃあ皆さん、私についてきてください。
Yeah, I'm assuming we're going to keep this on the down low.
君も私を警戒してる？それとも心配してくれてるのかな？
Concerned, mostly.
じゃあ、もしもの時は君が私を助けてくれる？
Yeah, I've been meaning to kick the shit out of Zeralja for a while now.
君が一番強そうだ。
Why, thank you. I am kind of a big deal. Me and LSA are just like, what the fuck have we gotten ourselves into? I think goes that saying, we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Any way you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere proclaiming herself a queen is suspicious. Yeah, she and I are on the same page here. We're like, a little sus. But hey, you know what? We gotta do what we gotta do. Well, having established we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Sphene as well. Okay, well, they got some gardens. That's nice. That's nice. Trust you have similar farming facilities in Tural. They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Turali have their own methods for farming, which they wanted to continue employing, but the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. Is that like a... Is it like raining light on them in like a physical like dusting of light? You got grapes here? You got polygonal grapes? I ain't seen no polygonal grapes. Oh, maybe. There's other crops. You haven't not lived until you've eaten a polygonal grape. Some engineer dudes. Or, yes, technically like engineer farmer dude. I'm not seeing grapes. Fucking disappointed. It's like electric fence. Don't whiz on it. Don't whiz on the electric fence. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's a cool looking fucking tree. The fuck is that? I don't know what it is, but it's fucking cool. I have a better outfit. For a cool cyber. Nah, not really. Well, there's the, what do you call it? Do I have, I got that. Nah. Now, do they have pod racers? That would be really the pinnacle of technology. Because then you could try spinning, which is a good trick.
ここが伝統的な農業が受け継がれている町、アウトスカーツだよ。
This, I'm pretty sure this is one of the FF9 town songs. Yes, it absolutely is.
あれ誰かと思えばスフェーン様じゃないか。今日はどんなご用で
Are these like the androids from fucking Detroit Become Human? Like when they turn red, does that mean they're becoming hostile?
おいみんな、スフェーン様が来てるよ。
That's right, they do have like the ability to like re-res, so maybe like that's how people who used to live here can keep living with their weird immortality tech.
パケネさん、元気そうで何より。ケトネも新しい仕事には慣れた？へえ、王様だっていうのに、ずいぶん国民たちと距離が近いのね。
You take that back.
私と？距離が近いか。私がみんなのこと大好きだからそう見えるのかな。この国に暮らす
Tell that to
みんなのこと
Marie
が
Antoinette.
どんなに些細なことだって知りたいと思うんだ。
They're gonna be best friends.
ますます好きになっちまうんだよな。文化も人も。
そういうこと。
Could say I'm a bit of a queen myself.
彼女、ここで慕われているのは間違いなさそうね。
スフェーン様、いらしてたんですね。こちらの方々は
Why don't they have weird head pucks?
トライオラの武王ウクラマトとその仲間の皆さん。
Yeah, I stole this spear from some of your dead soldiers. Hope you don't mind.
障壁の外から来た人たちだよ。私の大事なお客様だから怖がらなくて大丈夫。
I like those ring trees.
なんと外とつながったという噂は本当だったのですね。ウクラマト様がまだお若いということはやはり。おっと、申し遅れました。私はこのアウトスカーツのまとめ役ペポーネと言います。
ペポーネ。オタク、もしかしてヤースラニ荒野のトナワータ族か？
Does it?
ええ、もしかしてあなたはテッシャパニ出身のシャトラ族ですか？
ああ、そうだ。オタク、カフキワという人物を知らないか？
カフキワさん？
Kafkua? Kafkua? I kind of know how to say the name now.
残念ですが聞き覚えがありませんね。
Hold on, let me press this button on my head and reboot.
カフキワは俺のお袋なんだ。ヤースラニの住人が生きていると分かっただけでも朗報と言えるが。
え、君カフキワさんの息子だったの？言われてみれば似てるかも。
She was brutally tortured and executed in front of a crowd.
お袋を知って
You
る
look just like her.
まあ、そうだね。
教えてくれ。あいつは今どこにいる
6 feet underground, motherfucker.
ごめん、 ちょっとここじゃ言えないかな。後で必ず教えてあげるから、少しだけ待っててくれる？
Those guards are really bad at their job if they're, like, supposed to be looking for us, specifically.
ペポーネ、教えてくれ。あの日、ドームが出現した時。
ドーム、障壁が出現した日ですか。数日前に起きた大地震で壊れた棚を修理していたんです。そのうちにまた揺れたと思ったら。
Wait, so yeah, it can't have been that long. This is still within, like, the... How long ago has it been? Because if he was alive at the time, that means it can't have been too long. Unless those things on their heads do actually give them, like, eternal life. 30 years, okay. So yeah, he could have been, like, in his, like, teens at the time, or, like, even 20s. And he'd only be, like, 50. Okay, so I was thinking, like, hundreds of years, like, 100 years. 30 years is not actually as much as I thought it was going to be.
どうもこうも本当のことだよ。私たちは間違いなく転移から30年間生きてきた。
So yeah, it's also well within the lifespan of Zorlja. Especially when he can just come back from the dead.
私にもわからなくて。つい最近ゾラージャ王がヴァンガードを完成させたけど、それまで障壁の外には出られなかったし。
They went out and were like, hold up. Oh, that's what he meant. Okay. It's not as suspicious as I thought. It's because... Okay, that's what he meant. Okay, I was thinking, like, he got some weird, like, memory unlocked or something. But no, it's because he's been in there for 30 years, so he's like, okay, I didn't actually think you were still alive. I mean, your other head died, and to him it's been 30 years, so he's like, okay. So he hadn't quite realized yet that, no, time was different here. Got it. Okay, see, there's an explanation for why he said it.
だからゾラージャは親父がもう死んだものと。
第一世界と原初世界でも時間の流れにズレはあった。次元の狭間っていう不確定な時空を挟むからだ。それと同じくこのドーム内でも時間の流れ方が外とは異なっていたのかもしれない。
So I guess Zorlja just hated his fucking dad, but like, he had a great dad. From everything we've seen, like, what the fuck happened in his upbringing? What kind of shit has he seen? Yeah, it's so we're it's like it's this is like we're not in another reflection. We're like a piece of that reflection and a piece of the source are like coexisting on the same spot. So yeah, it's a weird like convalescence of the two, convergence of the two in one area. So there's elements of one, elements of the other. Oh, that's a good point. Are we gonna leave and, like... Well, obviously not, because you have to be able to leave. It's an MMO. Yeah, that's interesting, because, yeah, like, we leave after, like, fighting in here for, like, you know... Although, technically, no. Because if time's moving faster here, it was 30 years here, so basically, we will have left, like, 3 seconds... Like, we'll be, like, adventuring in here for, like, weeks, and then come out... And they'll be like, you literally just walked in. You walked in and immediately walked out. So no matter how much time we spend in here.
外とリンクパールはつながった。少なくとも今は時間の流れがずれてるわけじゃなさそうだ。
Oh, well.
そうだとすると、 ゾラージャが基地を作り、原初世界と物理的につながったことで、時間の流れもそちら側に同期したってところか。
So, because otherwise, what it would be is he'd contact her and be like, "Hey, we got this information." She'd be like, "Okay," and then she'd immediately get another call. "Hey, we've been in here another week. We got some more information." Okay, I get it. Time's different. Maybe, okay. And then like she, gets off the call, immediately gets another call. "Hey, it's been another month. We're still working." Okay. That's her life now. Just constant calls from Gratia.
ねえ、スフェン。少しこの街を探索したり、話を聞いてきたりして
Well,
も
all
いい
the
かしら。
townsfolk seem to be here. How about we talk to them right here?
もちろん。好きに見てきていいよ。ありがとう。じゃあ、しばらく自由に行動させてもらうわね。
俺も顔見知りがいないか探してくれ。
This is true. I mean, it's only been 30 years.
私らも行こう。正直何が何だかわからねえけどよ。ゾラ。
そういうことでしたら、この町のなりわいを見学なさってみてはいかがですか。ここではトナワータ族の農法にアレクサンドリアのエレクトロープ技術を合わせ、革新的な農業を実践していました。
Kawano would love this fucking place.
私も一緒に行く。
スフェーン様、何もあなた様まで。
大丈夫大丈夫。仕事の邪魔はしないから。ね。
やれやれ。
This is definitely like a Garnet reference. Like, doesn't want to be held to titles, doesn't want to be, seen as better than anyone else.
はーい。じゃあ決まりね。
You don't happen to be a summoner, do you?
二人とも私が案内するからついてきて。
まだあいつを完全に信用したわけじゃねえけど、少なくとも民を大切にしてるってことは間違いなさそうだな。
Come on! Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of our farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve the old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. You went to such lengths so that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, but the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalence, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I am sure there is much you wish to learn as well. So please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I might actually call it here temporarily, and then jump back on in a little bit. Probably for probably a late night stream to do some more, because I just need to eat some dinner. So I think I'm going to do that. So I am going to call it for right now, and then I'll be back in a bit to do more. So I will go eat dinner. unwind for a bit after all this shit. There's a lot going on. I love FF9. But anyway, I will be back a little later. See you.